Where is the line between being disingenuous and being a professional? And is there one? Hey guys, welcome back to 5nothing100nothing.com. I am Fuck It! It stands for the fittest underdog guru using intelligent tactics. And today, guys, I want to talk to you about the line, okay? The line between being disingenuous and being a professional. Now, this pertains to career, right? Climbing the ladder, making your mark in your industry of choice. And it's just a thought that I had the other day where, I was thinking about, when a young person starts out, they have very little experience. They're young. They have a lack of power, a lack of influence, a lack of allies, And so they're just, getting their feet wet. They're learning the industry that they're in, and they're trying to climb the ladder, right? The company ladder. Their resume may not have much to it. They might just be highly educated or, qualified at least for entry level or whatever the case may be. Even if you are overqualified and have a lot of education, you're going to have a lot of superiors and those that have been in the game longer than you that know how to play the game, to their benefit. And they know the rules and they know how to break them without causing any turmoil or stress for their sake. And if they don't, then they're quickly shown the door, right? Given a box, get your things, put them in the box and get out of here. We wish you well in your future endeavors. But it's interesting because as you get older and you get some experience in your industry, there starts to become a shift. You're no longer a yes man, so to speak. Hopefully you're not, because, now you're older and you're established. You have a track record of success and, your accomplishments now. You've got a lot more experience. You've dealt with the issues. You've seen most likely ups and downs in your industry, and the cream rises to the top. So you're still there, and now you're gaining a little bit of stroke. You have some influence now that you didn't have when you were younger. You've proven worthy of the respect of your employer and or your colleagues, customers. You've built those allies now, those relationships. And, you've also gained trust because they know that when they give you the ball, you're going to be able to run with it and do something with it, get things done. And, you look at when you give a critique, when you have constructive criticism for somebody and you're seen as a senior or somebody that's a veteran in the game, your words carry more weight, your opinions, your thoughts, and you're seen more as a professional. I think there's a blend of both, of being a little bit disingenuous and going with the flow when you're younger or inexperienced in a given field, because you really don't have anything to back you up. You're just trying to get your feet wet and trying to figure things out. So you're really at the mercy of, your mentors or leaders or those that are superior to you. Sometimes, they can take advantage of that, and you've got to do more grunt work, or what do they say? Pay your dues, right? And it's an interesting scale where it begins to tip, or almost like a teeter-totter, where, it starts to balance out. And, as time goes on, you'll be seen more as an authority in your given field if you continue to work hard. But there's times where you're going to not want to work hard. You're going to sit on your accomplishments and not necessarily look for more growth for a couple of reasons. When that happened to me a few years ago, I was getting burned out because I had taken on too much in my industry, and I started to kind of realized that I could do my job, mindlessly. And there wasn't a question somebody had for me that I didn't have, a soundbite answer, because I knew my industry so well. But there's always growth that can be had. You have your strengths and your weaknesses as an employee or as a business owner, what have you. And, there's always things you can do and learn. And because things always change. I remember years ago I saw the play Death of a Salesman with Willie Loman, who is the aging salesman who doesn't want to face the fact that the industry was changing, and he wasn't changing with it, and he was becoming a dinosaur, and his days were numbered, and he just wanted to stay optimistic, positive. And there's a difference between being glass half full and optimistic and having a good attitude, and also avoidance pattern and not wanting to face the reality, of what's to come and how things are changing. So it's a lot of food for thought. I thought I would drum that up for you guys to think about. And, just consider, stage of life, how long you've been in the industry, and when you can start to move more into a place of what I think is, professionalism, and shouldn't be seen as disingenuous at the beginning. It's just you trying to respect those that have gone before you. And yeah, there's trailblazers and trendsetters and disruptors that, change the world with their ingenuity or ideas. And sometimes that's a good thing, and you'll find yourself as a pioneer. And, it's a gamble, obviously, to take those chances and to stand by what you think is the right direction or the right way to go. And you might find yourself as the entrepreneur that's not good listening to anybody and working for yourself. But, if that's something that's on your mind, I strongly suggest that you make sure that you have some savings, you have a plan, and that you're all in with your ideas, whatever they may be, and believe in yourself. But make sure that you're a well-informed participant in that game, and not just going on a pipe dream with no backup plan. So it's always good to have a good name and to not leave something worse than the way you found it, if it's at all possible and depends on your actions. So hope you guys enjoyed that. Like, share, subscribe. I'll talk to you again soon.